10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm
Mr. Body Catcher, Slaughter Gang Soul Snatcher. Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking
Is it going to be a rematch, or y'all still working on it, or what's the plan?
It's going to be a rematch.
But it's not.
9 times out of 10,
I sealed the delivery.
Yeah, it's on the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm signed to seal.
Okay.
Is Jake Paul someone you'd want to take on at one point?
Yeah. Tell him this is my call out. Jake Paul, what up? What up, Jake Paul?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be down. Let's run it. Like, I'll be super, super down. I don't know if
Javante needs Jake Paul. Let's be clear, right?
Is there a height limit in boxing?
Who were you gonna call out? What was the plan originally?
I think he was here.
ain't gonna do him.
He came in my locker room.
Shakur Stevenson?
He wasn't in my locker room.
Jake Paul?
Next question.
Hey, what it do? Top of the top, it's your boy 5. Back with another video. Early morning hunt edition. Shouts out to the entire boxing community. So look, reports are coming out, man. It's official. Tank and Lamont is the rematch, right? But it's also being reported that Jake Paul was supposed to be next. Now you see in the clip, Jake team, his manager, clearly said that Tank Davis needs Jake Paul. That's very, very important, because if Tank is the face or one of the faces of boxing, why does he need Jake Paul? Why does he need Jake Paul? Why was Jake Paul at the fight? Because he was going to fight Jake Paul. If Tank Davis is one of the best fighters in the world, he's one of the best punchers, best knockout artists, best, most entertaining and all that good stuff like people like to say. And I believe he is one of the best. But why Jake Paul? Why not Shakur Stevenson, who was also there? Why not, maybe a Lomachenko, a Devin Haney, a Keyshawn Davis? Why Jake Paul? These are questions that need to be answered, because I feel like this was an exit plan for Tank Davis that failed miserably. And a lot of people are not going to hold Tank Davis accountable for his actions. Every other boxer in the game can be criticized for things that is happening in boxing, or things that are happening in their career with boxing. Shakur can be criticized for fighting Josh Padley. Devin can be criticized for fighting Jose Ramirez, and people can say he got no chin. Keyshawn Davis can be criticized. People can say Baranchik is a bum. But on paper, these guys are actually putting the work in, right? On paper, Shakur and Keyshawn had a better performance than Tank Davis. That's just the facts. Now, Devin Haney is yet to be seen. We're going to circle back to Devin Haney. Tank Davis fighting Jake Paul, or wanting to fight Jake Paul, tells me that he's trying to get out of boxing. It's not about legacy. It's only about the money. It's only about trying to get the biggest bag. It's not about unifying. It's not about being undisputed no more. All moves indicate that Tank Davis wants the biggest bag and he wants to get out. But Lamont Roach messed up those plans. And we have to put that all the way into perspective. Tank Davis underestimated Lamont Roach. I'm not saying that he didn't come prepared or anything like that, because I think Tank was prepared for the fight, but mentally he underestimated Lamont Roach, simply because he was already looking past Lamont Roach. He was already ready to bring Jake Paul in the ring. I'm guaranteeing, bro, if he would have won that fight, bro, Jake Paul would have gotten that ring. See, And it's even a bigger play at hand because Tank Davis and Jake Paul are anti-Turk. They anti-Ryder season. They do not want to be a part of what Turkey is trying to do with the deconstruction and the reconstruction of boxing. They do not want to take part in anything that Turk is doing. They want to keep doing their own thing and keep Turk out the picture. So they're going to have to join forces to keep the momentum going on their end. But keep in mind what Jake Paul team said. Tank Davis needs him. It's very, very important. And I want all the Tank fans to really watch that and pay attention to that. Tank Davis needs him. Jake Paul does not need Tank Davis. Jake Paul just did the highest numbers in boxing with the Mike Tyson fight. He had the highest numbers last year. Jake does not need Tank. Tank needs Jake. So keep that in mind. And like I say, this ain't no knock, this ain't no diss. Honestly, I think Tank Davis can beat Lamont Roach. He just has to really lock in and focus and don't look past him or underestimate him. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, who want to see Tank Davis versus Jake Paul? And if we do get that fight, y'all cool with that? Is that a fight that we actually are cool with? Like for real. That's a fight that's gonna be acceptable to boxing. To face one of the greats, one of the best punchers in the game, fighting a Jake Paul, a celebrity, a YouTuber turned boxer who outweighs him by what, 50 to 70 pounds? Who's gonna outweigh him fight night? Maybe 50 pounds, 50-pound weight difference. But asking to fight Devin Haney was too much. Asking to fight Shakur was too much. Asking for Regis Prograis was too much. Gary Antoine Russell was too much. But you rather fight Jake Paul. See, these are the questions that need to be asked. And these are the things that Tank need to be held accountable for. So, with that being said, man, Jake Paul say Tank needs him. We gonna see how all this shit play out, man. And also, they either gonna do the rematch in Atlanta or Vegas. I also hear that they looking at Miami as well, but most likely they might land in Vegas. So we gonna see what happens, man. Summertime is approaching. We in the spring. Jake Paul, you gonna have to sit this one out, buddy. Let's see what Tank Davis do, because Tank Davis still ain't said nothing yet, but we waiting on Tank to see what his response is gonna be. He been hella quiet. He ain't really said too much. I guess he trying to let this blow over. But Lamont locked in. He signed, sealed, and delivered. So if the rematch does not happen, if Tank don't sign off on it, we know why. It's your boy 5, man. I'm gone.
Y'all know what it is. It's the usual suspect 650-50 draw. Buy your tickets now for your chance at winning half the pot. Cash App, $, usual 50-50. Tickets are on sale for $10 for one, $20 for 3 tickets, and $50 for 10 tickets. Put your desired amount, name or alias, as well as your email address, and your tickets will be set. We announce the winning ticket numbers every other Friday on Supreme Beats Boxing Talk Bullshitting on the Beltway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect.